I'll say this. About a month ago on the Chicago Sports Podcast hosted by Kevin Kaduk, we did a thing where we kind of gave like a hot seat ranking of every coach in Chicago. And we ended up putting James Wade pretty hot on it. And honestly, I felt a little bad after we finished because I was like, well, it's what fans think, and it's about like you said, the fact that he's kind of mortgaging the future for right now. And in my mind, I mean, I love Courtney Williams and Isabel Harrison. You know, she gets hurt immediately, and so that ruins that whole thing. And you know, Mary, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But he basically gave up all these picks for a team that, honestly, I don't know how they're going to be able to challenge these super teams that are, you know, Vegas looks incredible. I mean, the level of basketball they play on a daily basis is insane. And then you got New York and everything else. So it made me a little nervous. And then now he bounces in the middle of all this, and it's like, damn, like now we're in a kind of a weird place, because now the right now is not necessarily the greatest, and we have no first round picks till what, 2026?
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Steven, I go to you. I think it's a complicated legacy, but what do you feel the legacy is now?
Of course, you want to take the now into context with everything, but I do feel like he left the franchise in such a better place than it was when he came in. That's both record wise, both general perception wise around the W, and culture wise. Like, he's established a culture that should long last past what his expiration date, at least for the time being, was with the team. And I feel like in terms of leadership, in terms of a person that's a leader of any body of people or human beings, adults, and especially a women in a women's league, the premier women's basketball league, you can't knock his track record with the team in any capacity for what he did as a leader, and just all of the little things that he did, like we talked about yesterday, Chris, with just sticking up for his players, taking a multitude of fines to back his players up in real time on the court, as well as in post-game and pre-game press conferences, and just a lot of the little things like that go far past a win and loss record, which obviously he was good with as well, especially over the last 3 seasons with the team. So yeah, his legacy is gonna long last past his expiration date, and it's gonna be something for the next coach, whether that be Emre long term or another coach, to build off of. They're not necessarily gonna replicate it because he's a different type of leader, but they have a great stepping stone to build off of from what he did.
And let me just clarify that, like, legacy wise, yes, he did definitely leave him in a better place. And I will never forget, you know, the championship run. I remember just like kind of crying my eyes out when watching the parade. You know, that was such an amazing moment, and that's all thanks to him. So, you know, can't knock that.